First question, could you briefly introduce yourself about Uber?
Okay, yeah. So I'm Rand, co-founder of Otorli. I also co-founded Woo back in the day. Otorli is a decentralized exchange layer. We create the infrastructure and liquidity that helps other people build their DEXs on top of us. So there's almost 60 DEXs built on Otorli since 2022. Including WooFi, that's the first, so that's the relationship. WooFi was the first perps platform on top of Otorli. WooFi also has spot and earn and stake, but the perps is on Otorli. And then Radium perps is also built on Otorli. And more recently, Aiden. Aiden is launched by a big Korean live streamer called Inbom. His DEX is on top of Otorli. And they're actually our biggest DEX now out of the 60. We also have QuickSwap, Quick Perps. So then there's all types of different DEXs on Otorli. We traded well over 100 billion since we started in 2024. So it's our volumes are increasing, our user base increasing. We're live on 17 plus chains, and we're one of the only DEXs to offer native collateral as multi-collateral. We offer Ethereum, Solana, BNB natively as collateral to trade perps. Most other platforms, they only take USDC, but we have different types of collateral natively, and we'll have even more. And we have, I think, the lowest fees in the perp space, especially in our highest volume tier, which is just 1 basis point. There's no centralized exchange or DEX that has a 1 basis point taker fee. It requires staking 7 million orders tokens to get there, but it's the lowest. So when people like that, they want to build their DEX on top of us for that reason.
You think for comments, so all assets will be on chain.
Yeah.
And everyone using the AI agents to trade.
Yeah, to do things. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the future. And even to create their own DEX. That's what we're trying to do, right, with Otorli, so that you can talk to an AI and you can create your own DEX.
Is it possible?
It's possible. We're very well in our product on Monday. You can actually do that. You talk to it. You say, I want a Binance style DEX, and it'll make you one. Yeah.
Really want to try it?
Yeah. We'll send it to you. Yeah.
That's really so.
Yeah.
So that's kind of perp DEX platform.
Yeah.
Easy make.
Yeah. So that's to allow anyone to create your own custom perp DEX in minutes.
And WooFi is using the Otorli network.
Yeah, WooFi is on top of Otorli. Yeah, they're one of the perp DEXs on top of Otorli. But then WooFi realizes that you can't just be another DEX. You have to have. So it's gonna make a shift towards an AI DEX to allow you to. The product's already in beta. You can do research. You can scan addresses. You can say, tell me about this address, my address. And it'll tell you, oh, here are your Otorli positions. This is what they've done. These are the DeFi. You can do that. You'll be able to execute trades pretty soon. Basically, just whatever. It's like an assistant, right? If you have an assistant that help you do things that you would do on an exchange, what would you use it for? It'll be like that.
So AI, the long-term vision is kind of AI agentic DEX.
Yeah, AI. Well, it's like AI DEX. So
AI
just
DEX.
Yeah, AI DEX.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a really nice word.
Yeah.
So what kind of opportunities are you finding out in Korean market with AI DEX or right now the DEX platform?
Yeah.
What kind of opportunities are you finding out?
Well, what our biggest partner now is Inbom. Inbom is the Inbom TV. He built Boxcoin. Yeah. He built a DEX on Otorli called Aiden, ADEN. So that launched in the beginning of August, and they're trading a few hundred million to $1 billion a day in volumes now.
What percent of share is that?
That's 70% of our total.
Really?
Yeah. So he's huge.
It's really huge.
Yeah. And he's it's great to work with him. He's very hardworking. He's very demanding, and he knows exactly what his users want. He live streams and he talks about Aiden. So I think he single-handedly brought Korean users to perp DEXs, because I think Korean users were using centralized exchanges mostly.
That's right.
Yeah, with travel rule and everything, but he managed to convert a lot of them to the perps.
Do that?
I think he had education. Well, he lowered our low fees, right?
Yeah.
So fees on Aiden is is very low. It's like it's like 0.9 basis points. Yeah, it's very low fees.
That's
And he ran a $1 million trading competition. Yeah. So actually we ran it together, and it's already been paid out. Like, it was a 1 month competition. We're going to do another one. But like, people were like, the high volume traders and the high ROI traders, they got paid out already. So that's what he did. He like single-handedly created the market.
I really didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
you are really close with Involve and
Yeah.
were you 1%?
Yeah. He's like 70% of our volumes now.
So, and about the products, nowadays the products are growing like with airdrops, right? So,
Yeah.
if I make products on your order network, I like build a system like that, like
Like a point system.
yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna add that. Yeah, we're gonna have that. Yeah, you can have your own point system. You can have your like P&L cards. It's just so like our first draft comes out Monday, and then we'll iterate based on user demands. I think points is one thing that a lot of people want.
That's right.
Yeah, like Inbom wants that. Like, so we're gonna add that. Some people want their own token, right?
Yeah.
Or they have their own token. So a bunch of people launch DEXs on top of us. They use the cash flows from the perp DEX to buy back their token. Like one protocol uses like 90% to buy back the token, right? So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna have that feature, and like in the future, ideally like a token issuing feature, so that if you create your own perp DEX, you have your following, and then there's volumes, you can issue a token, and then you can use your DEX revenues to buy back the token. It's like smaller hyperliquids. I think we're gonna do that.
So last question is, do you have any question that you want to answer for your users?
I want to ask.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky one, but do you have any question?
Oh, well, yeah, I would love to know just for the Korean users, like, what are the things that they most want to trade. That's one, right? So it doesn't even have to be just crypto, right? Because stocks, it can be I know like Korean brokerages charge pretty high fees, or it's inconvenient to trade like US stocks. I think that's something that we can help solve. Yeah, or like NASDAQ futures. So this is what I'm curious about. And then two, given that if you can it takes 30 minutes to make your own DEX, and it costs very, very little, how many people would actually want to make one? Those are the two questions.
So you answered, right?
No, well, I thought you wanted me to ask questions. Oh, I have to answer it. Oh, okay. Answer it. Then I don't actually know, because those are actual questions that I wanted to ask. I don't really know. But I mean, like, just because we see how Korean traders trade now, I think it's very interesting. It's just like high leverage, right? Very kind of aggressive and fast type of trading, high volumes. Yeah.
Korean exchanges have really high fee.
High fees. Yeah.
Your fee.
Yeah. So actually we ran it together. Yeah. So yeah, we're trying to give more value back to the users.
Is there any other things to say for Korean users?
Yeah, we really appreciate all the support the Korean community has given us, especially trading with like Aiden and that's Inbomb's DEX, and just any of our other products, or depositing in the Omni Vault. I think there's definitely Korean users in the Omni Vault, in our strategy vault, and we appreciate all the support, and we welcome any feedback. We're always looking to improve. So any feedback for us just can be sent to us just in our Twitter or DM me. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, that's our discussion.
Okay.
I think it's enough.
Okay, great.